First, it was Fubara, governor that Wike handpicked, rigged into power, expected total obedience. But Fubara tried to govern independently, tried to pick his own commissioners, tried to assert himself as elected governor. Wike called it betrayal, destroyed him, turned him into prisoner, rejected 4 commissioners, reduced him to man who must beg for permission. Now it's happening again. But this time, it's not governor, it's area council chairman, man that Wike rigged into power through military blockade, IRF manipulation, armed men on February 21, 2026. Kuje area council chairman Abdullahi Sabo, man who won elections so obviously rigged we documented every detail. Man who should be completely loyal because Wike manufactured his victory. But something happened that made Wike stand at public event and blast this chairman, accuse him of betrayal, complain about broken promises, reveal they had more than 10 meetings even in the midnight to agree on something. But within a week to the election, the chairman disappeared and did another thing. Wike is hot. You can hear it in his voice. The master of betrayal has been betrayed, and he's complaining publicly. This is the same Wike who betrayed every boss he ever had. Odili, Amaechi, Jonathan, PDP, currently planning to betray Tinubu, and now he's crying about being betrayed by council chairman he rigged into power. Is this karma? Master betrayer experiencing his own medicine? Or is this disobedience? Chairman refusing to be Wike's puppet despite being rigged into position? Should man who betrayed everyone even have rights to complain about betrayal? This is Okeigo Vlog, the only truth YouTube channel that uncovers what Nigerian politicians hide from you. And what Wike just revealed, publicly blasting chairman for betrayal while being history's greatest betrayer himself, exposes the ultimate irony. Subscribe if you haven't already. But before I show you Wike's public meltdown, let me establish his betrayal history. Because understanding who Wike betrayed makes his complaint absolutely shameless. Wike's betrayal history. Rotimi Amaechi made Wike chief of staff, then commissioner, mentored him. What did Wike do? Turned against him completely. Now insults my former subordinate, the man who made him. Goodluck Jonathan supported Wike's governorship, but when Jonathan needed support in 2015, Wike calculated his options and worked against Jonathan's interests when convenient. PDP, party that made Wike governor twice, made him powerful. But in 2023, when they chose Atiku instead of him, he destroyed them. G5 sabotage, worked against his own party's presidential candidate. Similarly, Fubara, man Wike handpicked as successor, rigged into governorship. Puppet, when Fubara tried governing independently, Wike called it betrayal and turned him into prisoner. Bola Tinubu, coming, president who gave Wike FCT minister position, but Wike is planning to betray him, contest against him in 2027 or sabotage from within. Every boss who trusted him got betrayed. Every ally who elevated him got destroyed. Every party that gave him platform got sabotaged. And now, this same man is complaining about being betrayed by council chairman he rigged into power. Now let me show you Wike's public meltdown, his complaint about Chairman Sabo's betrayal, his revelation about midnight meetings. You need to hear the hurt in his voice. Watch this.
The outgoing chairman has said, irrespective of party affiliation, that we are together. But let me just want to tell you, stand by whatever you say. Stand by whatever you say. You know why I'm saying this thing? Most people, if you relate with me, if you know me very well, whatever you will not do, don't tell me you do it. Your chairman told me we have had meetings more than 10 times. Even in the midnight, we all agreed. But before I know it, within a week to the election, the chairman disappeared. That's not good.
You just heard Wike publicly blast Kuje chairman Abdullahi Sabo for betrayal. Let me break down what he revealed and why every word drips with irony. Let me just want to tell you, stand by whatever you say. Stand by whatever you say. Wike lecturing someone about standing by your word. Wike who says, I support Tinubu while planning to contest against him. Who claims PDP membership while destroying PDP. Who promises reconciliation then demands surrender. Wike is lecturing about keeping promises. Whatever you know can't do, don't tell me you can do it. Everyone knows you, Wike. Knows you are master betrayer. Knows you break every promise when convenient. And you are complaining someone told you they do something, then didn't. Your chairman promised me something, even when we have had meetings more than 10 times, even in the midnight. 10 meetings, even in the midnight. Wike and Chairman Sbout meeting secretly at midnight, multiple times, making agreements, promises exchanged. What were they planning? Given this is Wike, probably something corrupt requiring midnight secrecy. We all agreed, but before I know it, within a week to the election, the chairman disappeared. I couldn't see him and he did another thing. Within a week to the election, February 21, 2026 election that Wike rigged, military blockade, IREV down, armed men. They'd agreed on something, probably about rigging coordination, or what Sbout would do after being rigged into power. But the chairman disappeared, stopped taking calls, stopped attending midnight meetings, and he did another thing. Whatever it was, Wike considers it betrayal. That's not good. Not good, being betrayed, having promises broken, having midnight agreements fall apart. Welcome to how Amechi felt, how PDP felt, how Fubara feels, how Tinubu will feel in 2027. The devastating irony. Wike rigged this chairman into power. Military, police, IREV manipulation, armed men, manufactured victory. Chairman should be grateful, loyal, keep midnight promises. But he disappeared and did another thing. And Wike is hurt, publicly complaining. The irony is perfect. The karma is poetic. The Fubara parallel. With Fubara, Wike rigged him into power, expected total obedience. Fubara tried governing independently. Wike called it betrayal. Wike destroyed him, turned into prisoner. With Chairman Sbout, Wike rigged him into power, expected midnight promises kept. Sbout disappeared and did another thing. Wike publicly blasts him, reveals secret meetings. Pattern is identical. Wike rigs people into power, expects eternal obedience, calls it betrayal when they assert independence. Two interpretations. Is this karma?
Man who betrayed everyone finally experiencing betrayal himself. Poetic justice. Wike taught Nigerian politics that betrayal works. Promises mean nothing. Loyalty is weakness. Now someone learnt that lesson from him and applied it to him. Is this disobedience? Or maybe this is resistance. Chairman refusing to be puppet, refusing to keep corrupt midnight promises, refusing to let rigor also control him. Wike calls it betrayal, but maybe it's chairman saying, you rigged me into power, but you don't own me. If Sbout is standing up to Wike, that's not betrayal, that's courage. Should Wike even complain? Does man who betrayed everyone have rights to complain about betrayal? Wike betrayed Amaechi, Jonathan, PDP, Fubara, planning to betray Tinubu, and he's crying that council chairman didn't keep midnight promises. You can't spend career betraying people, then expect loyalty. Can't teach everyone promises mean nothing, then complain when they break promises to you. Wike created this culture. He normalized betrayal. He taught everyone loyalty gets you destroyed. Now he's shocked someone applied those lessons to him. Now I want to hear from you. First, Wike blasts chairman for betrayal after rigging him into power. Is this karma or disobedience? Second, man who betrayed everyone, does he have right to complain about betrayal? Third, chairman disappeared and did another thing instead of keeping midnight promises. Should we celebrate this as resistance? Drop your answers. Here's what happened. Wike rigged Kuje chairman Abdullahi Sbout into power through February 21 election fraud. They had more than 10 meetings, even in the midnight, where Sbout promised something. But within a week to the election, the chairman disappeared and did another thing. Now Wike is publicly blasting him for betrayal, complaining about broken promises, acting hurt. This is same Wike who betrayed Amaechi, PDP, Fubara, and planning to betray Tinubu. Is this karma, master betrayer experiencing his own medicine, or is this disobedience, chairman refusing to be puppet? Either way, irony is perfect. Just like Fubara tried independence and Wike called it betrayal, now chairman Sbout did another thing and Wike is crying publicly. If this exposed the irony of Wike complaining about betrayal, share it everywhere. Subscribe to Okeigbo Vlog. When you spend career betraying everyone, don't cry when someone betrays you. That's karma.
Let's
This is Okeigbo Vlog, where we expose the kings, not bow to them. Even when what we are exposing is king who betrayed every boss, complaining that council chairman didn't keep midnight promises, while planning to betray the president who trusts him.